Hey everybody, Trelissa here. Hey everybody, Trelissa here. Hey everybody, Trelissa here. Hey everybody, Trelissa here. I am sitting with Dakota Prodigy, a wrestler out of the School of Rock. Jeff Troy, he is a freelancing wrestler from Hammond, Indiana. Thunder Rosa, she is a wrestler from California and she works with Lucha Underground. Marcelo and Shane, they're both wrestlers who will be wrestling this evening at the UAW Native American Heritage Appreciation Night. What inspired you to do wrestling?
Well, I was probably like 15 or 16, and there was just a group of kids in high school that we all followed wrestling. We watched it all the time on TV, stuff like that. And like out of all the guys that went to school with me that like watched wrestling on TV, I thought, I might be able to do this. So after a couple years, I looked for a school, found the School of Rock. Went to train out in Lafayette once a week for 10 months. Now I'm a wrestler here.
When I was about 4 years old, my brother was babysitting me, and he put me on his buddy's shoulders and gave me the doomsday device on the bed to where I just did a complete backflip. And that was my earliest moment of actually loving something, like going into just having a bunch of fun and having family time and like really bringing us together because both of my brothers are like 13 and 14 years older than me, so I kind of grew up an only child with two older brothers. So it's just the things that family got brought together for me. The crowd's reaction, like seeing people react, seeing people like just having the power of making them either cheer you or boo you, of either coming down to yay, we love you, or wham, crying my eyes out because some guy told me not to high five him, and it's hysterical to me. I love it. Just getting some kind of reaction wise, because I was kind of always felt ignored growing up. Like I was second best, like no one really cared. So I'd act up, and like most kids do, act up to get attention and blah blah blah. And then when I got older, I was like, oh hey, here's a sure way of getting people's attention. Now I get to either make them mad or make them happy. Which really I prefer to make them mad because it's way more fun.
Wrestling found me. I was a counselor in the community. I was working with people with schizophrenic and any kind of mental issues, or they had any alcohol or substance abuse. So it was a little stressful, and I needed something as an outlet. And I found wrestling, and I liked it, and I started doing it until it became my job, and now this is my full-time job.
For me, it was the athleticism. Wrestling is a big show. Everyone gets that, but the story is told inside of the ring, and to me, that's what really brought me in. Guys like growing up, guys like Flair, Macho Man, Dean Malenko, a lot of the more technical guys were the people I looked up to. So,
definitely for me, it was definitely seeing how a story was told in the ring. Wrestling is just a soap opera for me. Well, that's what it was back in the day. But that's all it is. It was a big soap opera that you can love, you can get into. Love who you love, hate who you hate, boo, cheer. It's just an amazing atmosphere to be in and just enjoy.
What are your favorite wrestlers? Who are your favorite wrestlers?
Who are my favorite wrestlers? Okay, so growing up, a lot of people watched like Jeff Hardy, who had like a really big influence on like my generation of people. I'm a smaller guy, obviously. Jeff Hardy wasn't someone that was like their mold of a wrestler, and he made believers out of anybody. So like that was kind of the beginning, but then like as I grew into wrestling, that's constantly changing. But like as far as that like starting inspiration, I would definitely say Jeff Hardy.
I think I'll have to go with Sami Zayn. If you go into the independents, Michael Elgin, pretty good. And Kenny Omega, definitely one of my favorites, and Okada from Japan. So,
top five. So probably Marcelo, and Marcelo. The guy's kind of good. But no, honestly, if Chris Jericho, like the guy's timeless.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's kind of who I don't want to say base myself around, but he's definitely an inspiration.
he's a ripoff.
Jericho, Sami Zayn, again, like the guy's scary good. Like it makes no sense how good that dude is.
So tell me a little bit more about Lucha Underground.
Well, Lucha Underground plays usually every Wednesday in Outright Network, and right now we're just about to be on Netflix, so everybody in the world can see what Lucha Underground is. There, I play a character. I am Korra Moon. I'm the queen of the temple, as you can see. You know, this is not the gift that I use there, but I'm the queen of one of the 7 Aztec tribes. So that's what I do on TV, and this is what I do on the Independence series.
That is so cool. So all of my Netflix users, you guys have to keep in mind, Lucia Underground is going to be on there very soon. Right. So random question. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
What I have for breakfast? I woke up late with my girlfriend. She works overnights, and I admittedly stay up and play video games all night. So I was up all night playing video games, woke up, and actually had Wendy's. I had a Baconator. Actually just ate it a little bit ago when I got here to the building. So
Sounds good.
food is good.
Okay, the last question is really random.
Okay.
What do you plan on having for dinner?
What do I plan on having for dinner? I'm gonna go with something edible, something cooked preferably. Might go beef, might go chicken, I might go pork. It's a huge toss-up. For me, I love tacos. That's my go-to. Is give me a nice big old burrito or a taco, and I am so happy.
Okay. Random question. Dark meat or white meat?
What are we referring to in that
What type of
aspect?
question is that? Like, I don't.
Food wise. Like
Oh.
chicken.
White meat.
Yeah, I'm a white meat guy. Like,
White meat?
yeah, clearly.
Tacos or burritos?
Tacos, burritos, well, it depends. I don't like.
No. Okay.
No, it depends because the burritos here in America are really big. In Mexico, burritos were like small.
Really?
So yes. So if there are Mexican burritos, like little burritos, I'll take the little burritos. But if it's America, I'll take tacos with flour tortillas, handmade. Yeah.
I got a question. Mexico or Barcelona?
Mexico,
Mexico.
Barcelona.
I'm from Mexico.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm from Mexico.
No está bien.
Is that soccer? No, I don't watch soccer. This is weird. I don't watch soccer.
Ooh.
I rather watch tennis. I like tennis better.
Tennis.
Yeah.
Like everyone, a lot of people sleep on tennis, but it's.
I
very
enjoy
good
it. It's
sport.
very good. It's very mental.
Yes.
You know. I used to play tennis a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
That is cool. So you did tennis, and like, did you do anything else like besides wrestling?
No, I actually started learning how to play sports when I was 18 after I started going to college because they offer all those alternative classes. So I wanted to learn how to play tennis. I wanted to learn how to swim. I wanted to learn how to play volleyball. So all that stuff came out later in life. When I was young, I was just school, and trying to go to college. Also. And then I went to college. I graduated. And then I was like, I didn't get to enjoy, being young. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you for sitting here with me.
Thank you very much for having me.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for being with me this
Oh, no problem.
evening.
No problem. Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you. Thank you.
Tolerating my questions.
No problem.
Thank you for sitting down with me today. I really appreciate it.
No
And
problem.
good luck out there.
Thank you.
And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.